It is so okay to not know what is going on right now. It's okay to not know how you feel. It's okay to not believe the news. It's okay to not believe the conspiracies. Like, it is okay to just have no idea what the fuck is going on, because the majority of us don't. That was a little sub note. That's better. Hello! Hello, beautiful humans. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hello and welcome. I'm Indy. This is Oscar. And today I thought we would go through some of the things that are keeping us sane during isolation. It's obviously a crazy time for everyone right now, and I thought I may as well share some of the things that are setting my soul on fire that I feel everyone needs to know and will benefit the planet. Yeah, so far my time has been interesting. So many experiences of different energies coming through me, and a lot of lessons, some really challenging moments, but also some incredible breakthroughs. So I feel really grateful to be here right now, and to be sharing all of this future stuff, which will be your present stuff, which will be my past stuff. Anyway, so yeah, also let me know how you're going. You can let me know in the comments or send me a message. I believe my Instagram here as well, but let me know how you're going. I hope you're well wherever you're at, and that you're protected and nourished, and you're using this time as wisely and intuitively as possible, because our response to this situation will change the situation itself. So know you're not alone. I'm totally here to support you in whatever way I can, and I'm sending you so much love wherever you are. So let's begin. Let's start off with some music. Okay, the first song that I'm about to share is my all-time favorite song. For real, like well up there. I would definitely say top 10, which is big for me. I listen to a lot of tunes, but it's from this band called Taro. They're Tuareg musicians. They come from the Saharan desert in Mali. They are so epic. I know a few of my friends listen to them, but they're also relatively unheard of. And this song is called Sustanam. Anyway, and yeah, it's pretty much a love song to the desert. The desert is their native area, the place they call home. So I feel this song has a lot of momentum behind it. It's so charged. It makes me feel their love and appreciation for the desert and their life, and therefore makes me feel so much appreciation and presence and like kind of intense warrior energy. Even the lyrics are beautiful. So it translates to I question you, Tenere, which means desert. Tenere, can you tell me of anything better than to have your friends and your mount and a brand new goat skin, watertight, to find your way by the light of the 4 bright stars of heaven, to know how to find water in the unlikeliest of places and enlist the momentum of the wind to help you move forward. Tell me, Tenere, desert, how you and I can remain united with no hate for each other. Tenere, I can now admit I have traveled far through this world. Tenere, I give you my oath that as long as I'm alive, I will always come back to you. Mic drop. It's charged. Here's a little clip of it.
سكوز تران دغشنا وان تينيري ساستانا قام يكتفو تميدي وان لتاسني دلاد الشكوى عنايا ورني سنجي السنة تابا سكوز تران دغشنا وان
One eternity later.
The second bit of music I would love to share is this really cool artist called Justice Stir. I'm not quite sure where he's from, but he does really cool covers of songs, various different songs. But he has this kind of like slow coffee house, surf, chill, happy kind of vibe, and it's really nice. He released this really long collection, I think it's like 3 hours worth of his covers, and I'll put the link below. It is so beautiful just to play on in the background, chill out, listen, read, cook, write, whatever. But yeah, I hope you enjoy that one. And the last one is this beautiful lady called Melan Moritz, I think, and she does these beautiful sound healings with crystal bowls, and her voice is purely angelic. So I've been listening to her stuff lately, lying on my mat, just surrendering and doing nothing and just receiving her gift, and it's really, really charged. And I'll attach one of my favorites down below as well. It's one for a new moon, but she calls it a sacred release, and I would definitely vouch for that. So check that one out as well if you kind of want some sweet, angelic, pure light radiation music. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a dragonfly wing. Oh my god. Sometimes this world is just too damn crazy. Alright, so moving on to books. I have been reading this series of books for a little while because I have been taking notes like crazy. It is a fiction book, which I don't normally read fiction, but it does help kind of getting that flow of like just reading and reading and reading. You probably would have heard of it. It's called The Celestine Prophecy. As you can see, I have like gone through it. But so that's the first one. Pretty much it's set with this guy who is receiving all of these insights from this ancient Peruvian manuscript. There's 9 insights in the first book, and then it goes on to the 10th, which is the second book, the 10th insight. And then I'm currently on the 11th, which is called The Secret of Shambhala. And then there's the 12th, which I haven't got to yet. As you can see, it is fresh. But it's really crazy. My experience with these books, as well as some of my friends that have read it, find that whatever it is saying in the book, it happens almost instantaneously, or you're already going through it like within your own life. And it's really trippy. Like, it's really trippy. And I know it's changed a lot of people's perspective, and it's well worth the read. I couldn't recommend this series enough. It's really light, it's really cruisy, but really cool little pearls in there that are definitely worth checking out. So if you're keen for a read, and you haven't got on this train yet, 10 out of 10, we would recommend. Get amongst it. Get amongst it. Educate yourself. Oski, where did your jacket go? Cheeky. It's like having a kid and a puppy, I'm telling you. Just chill out. Anyway, what I've been loving is waking up every single morning and doing Oprah and Deepak Chopra's, I think it's 22 days, Hope in Uncertain Time challenge. It's fully free, which is kind of unheard of, but obviously they wanted to offer this as a service. So it includes about a 20-minute meditation, including the description of what you're kind of cultivating in that day, and a few different exercises slash journal cues, you could say, and they are really beautiful prompts at just turning inward. I've been loving doing this, just clearing my mind every single morning before I do my practice, and it's helping me a lot, just tapping into these beliefs that I've held for a long time and I didn't even know it. And he has another amazing challenge called the 21 Days of Abundance Challenge. A few of you may have done it with me, but that is incredible. And if you'd be kind of interested in that, I'm thinking about maybe doing it again after this. So let me know if you'd be keen. But this challenge is for free. It's online. So check it out. Yeah, I'll leave the link below. Mosquito City. This is what you get when you live in Byron. It's like... Another thing that we have absolutely loved doing after our meditation, after our practice, is to continue to move our body, and we do this through Pilates with this beautiful company called Hustle. I normally work out of their studio here in Byron, but obviously it's closed, so they do Pilates, like high intensity interval training style workout. This beautiful angel Lexi has opened her arms and all of her energy out for the world to be able to receive her classes, her teachings fully free if you're in a situation where you can't afford it, but she's also running things by donation. Her classes are every single morning at 7:30. That's what I've been doing, but they are also saved online on Vimeo. So I'll leave her Instagram below or just here, and I would highly recommend it. More than anything, it's changed my world. It has seriously changed my world, especially if you're a woman and you're kind of frustrated at how generalized a lot of workouts are these days, or not even just generalized, but they're kind of aimed towards developing and strengthening the masculine structure. These workouts empower the fuck out of you. If you're a woman and you want a tight perky bum, if you want, you know, to shred your inner thighs, if you want to get abs, these workouts, you will, it's like a guarantee. I promise you, it's a guarantee, and it speaks for itself. I don't even need to say much more on it, so check it out if you want something to do with your time. Lex is a firecracker. She just goes and keeps on giving, so give her some love, give him a follow, whatever you gotta do. And Lex, if you're watching this, I absolutely love you. Thank you for everything you're doing for all of us. It's keeping my head screwed on. Onto astrology. One of the apps I have absolutely been loving for the past couple months is called Coaster. I'll pop it in here. And it is pretty much like Facebook for astrology. If you know your birth time, your birth date, and the place you were born, plug it in. It'll construct these personalized astrological updates for you every single day. It'll send you one beautiful little phrase of the day to inspire you or motivate you or just remind you of an energy that's within you, and they are so accurate and specific. I could not recommend it enough. And you can also link up with your friends and you can see their charts, all that kind of stuff, in a non-creepy way, and what resonates with each other and what doesn't, and it's just really cool. Another one of my absolute go-tos for the stars is Kelly Rosano. She has a YouTube channel and she does these monthly astrological updates for every single sign, and I am not kidding, they are so accurate. They are to a T as to what is going on, and I write notes on them every single month, and it is so beautiful to see. Not what to expect, because you have to go with zero expectations, just to write down and get a vibe as to what's going on up there. Obviously the macrocosm is a reflection of the micro and vice versa, so I find it really beneficial to have that reference of what is my own energy and what am I receiving from the stars. So yeah, check her out, she is awesome. One article that I have found really helpful in grounding me in truth during this time where there is just an explosion of opinions and information is this guy called Charles Eisenstein, and he wrote this essay about the coronavirus, but it's called The Coronation. I found it to be totally unbiased and really beautiful in conveying the underlying messages of what is actually going on right now. So if you need a good read that's going to ground you, that's going to empower you, that is going to be realistic, I find a lot of sometimes this like spiritual information can be too much. It's too much in contrast to this physical reality that we're in, whereas sometimes when you watch the news, it's also too much because you're existing in this other state and you're like, hold up, like there's something not right there. So I find this is a really perfect middle ground. Have a read. It's a little bit long, but definitely worth checking out. Knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power, and it's really important to start investing your time in things that will heal the planet, that will expand your awareness and your heart and really anchor you in your highest self. So use your time wisely. And one more YouTuber that I just have to mention throughout all of this, I think majority of you would know him, but it's the one and only Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Ow, baby. Ralph Smart. If you know, you know. He's this psychologist turned enlightened spiritual guru. He makes videos very often, really interesting downloads that he receives, and he articulates in such a way that is so digestible and empowering. As I said before with Charles Eisenstein, he is really uplifting. It's really worth opening yourselves up to various different perceptions of the current reality that we're in right now and liberating yourself in the process. And the last thing that I'll mention today that has been a really big theme for me at the moment is being so fully present. And it sounds obvious, it's like, yeah, like cool, but really taking the conscious effort in every single moment that I can remember to be present with whatever is before me, whether that's my food and sitting with my food, having no distractions, no music, no TV. I don't even talk to people. I just will sit purely with my food and say my blessings, say my prayers, and just be with my food. Or whether I'm at the beach or going for a walk, just being fully present. It is so important when things are so uncertain in the external realm to come back within yourself. The best way to anchor into your body is to just focus on your breath. Breathing in life and then letting it go. And if you follow your breath, it'll show you pure love, pure bliss, pure light in every single moment. So I've absolutely been loving just practicing that, just breathing and really being honest with myself about how I want to spend my time. How do I want to show up for the future generations? What kind of woman do I want to be for my partner and my future kids, and for this planet, as a teacher, as whatever is destined for me? Like, what is the kind of woman I want to be, and what are the steps to getting there? And I've been really focusing on that and being gentle with myself in the process, because holy shit, there has been a lot of releasing, a lot of purging, and a lot of detoxifying, and that's totally okay. It is all part of the process. So I would just, say minimize your distractions as much as possible. Use this time. I feel this whole world has been so heavily dominated by the masculine energy, not by men, but the masculine energy of go, like create, do, blah, like whatever, for so long, since the Industrial Revolution, since before. And now Mama has heard our prayers. She's heard them and she's answered them. And we are now gifted the opportunity to take a step back, to be a little bit more passive and receptive, intuitive, and just feel into what we are. This is all about the feminine state. So really enjoy this time of slowing down and taking a step back and being present, showing up for love, and just know that every single action that you make right now in this moment affects the entire planet. Yes, you can definitely go and watch Netflix and watch movies and just have 2 screens going at once. But is that the kind of world that you want your kids to be in? Where we just are glued to screens or stuck in our minds? You know, there are so many practices and traditions out there which are all completely valid and powerful, that are readily available for us, and all we need to do is just follow that soul spark and know how precious our time is here, and use our time in the most incredible way possible to heal ourselves and to eventually heal the planet, because it all starts with us. So be honest with yourself, like be truly honest with yourself about what is serving you and what isn't. We have all had a lot of time for reflection, and now is the time to get real. We got to get real and see what is serving us. You know, that classic saying, like, oh, what's no longer serving you? But really, like, what is no longer serving you? What activities or relationships or food or movements are you doing that after you finish doing it, you're like, oh, like you feel dense and you feel heavy? Just know that your power lies in your choice to flip that reality, to make conscious actions every single moment of every single day to change your whole reality. You are the creator and you do deserve the world. You've got to actively participate in creating the world that you want to exist in. So feel inspired, go do things that light your soul on fire, whatever it is. There is no judgment right now of anything that anybody is doing. Do whatever the fuck makes you happy and stick with it. It will take you to the most incredible places beyond your wildest imaginations. So I think that is all we have time for today. Copy that. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, from the top of my heart, from the left, right, center of my heart. You are amazing. You are doing the best you can in every single moment. So just be gentle on yourselves. Love your moments, and love moments that you create. Create moments that you love. I hope that at least one of these things resonated today, and if not, that's totally okay. I am just speaking from my own experience. I'm not a professional at life at all, just a human floating in space, floating on a rock in space. You are the pure embodiment of love. Never forget that, never. If you're feeling lonely, reach out to someone. If you're being challenged mentally, financially, socially, emotionally, reach out. This is the time for community. It's the time for action, feminine action. And yeah, let me know down below, ooh, that rhymes, if there's anything that's been keeping you afloat during this time, things that you're loving. I'm really keen to just see other people's, you know, forms of expression, what they're spending their time on, and maybe what they're obsessed with at the moment. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Feel free to subscribe, like it, whatever. It'll really help my channel grow. I'm really keen to just start putting stuff out there and sharing everything that I feel like I've been gifted. I feel like the luckiest girl in the world because I've received so much and so many lessons in such a short amount of time. So I just want to give all of that energy back out, and I hope you receive it. Giving you the biggest cuddle. Oh, hold up. Baby! I hope you have the most amazing day or evening. Even so, either or, it doesn't matter. Wherever you are at in the world, have the most amazing time. Create magic because you deserve it. We all deserve it. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Yes, babies! So much love.